Stone tree to Cloanne says a couple of interesting things.
These stones may look... Some of them are used, some of them
And
are
then she
mixed.
talks about rocks
None
all
of
the
the
time.
difference in...
That's not one of the interesting things. This is.
You know how they call this place Drang Lake? Well, in the old lore, in
Drang Lake
stories
had
and the
another
like,
name.
what was it? Since long, long ago,
Or maybe
many
many other
kingdoms have
names.
risen and fallen on this very spot. Each like a great flame that turns to soot.
See? The flame, the
Maybe
ash.
that's why people don't remember much about the past.
It's a world of a cycle. I wonder, could it be that we're even such a long way away from the days of Dark Souls 1 that there's been more than one dimming of the flame, undead curse? Was that really in Dark Souls 1? Was it really the first time? Who knows? But she hasn't given me any better Titanites yet. But check this out.
You see that blacksmith over there?
Mm-hmm.
Is he one of those hollows?
You are.
He seems
Honestly.
to keep eyeing me up.
Pretty sure you're cursed.
He sort of looks like my father. He's a blacksmith too, you see.
Indeed.
The poor man's such a worrywart. But he wouldn't follow me out here, would he? No interest.
So that's interesting. I was wondering if she had been his daughter, but when I spoke to him before, he didn't seem to think she was.
I knew you'd be. My witless daughter
There we
finally
go.
came home, just as oblivious as she's always been.
Oblivious to everything but stones.
Well, at least now I can keep an eye on her.
That's nice.
Stones? You might be... Drat. Don't spend it.
Well, I would love stones, but I don't. What? Hey? What? Oh, right, she's right here.
I'll provide.
Like, I bought her stones. I'll come
No
back and check
interest.
later. So, I got the strength to wield this tower shield. Yeah. It's so heavy though, that I literally had to wear my lightest rings to be able to use it. And speaking of rings, I do have a new one, the Ring of Whispers, which lets me hear the voice of enemies. But I can't use it, it weighs too much. When I've got more points available to increase a quick load, I will do that. But for now, I'm going to try out a tower shield. Rawr. It's probably not necessary to carry a tower shield around all the time, so I will try it out some of the time. So, where do I want to go? Where will Blythe explore today? Earthen Peak is an interesting place, but it's also big and complex and goes in lots of directions, and it's probably leading up some sort of big boss fight. I'd rather something more manageable and compartmentalized right now, if there is anything like that that I haven't already explored. Let's see what options I have. Forest, tower, blues, wolf. There was something I hadn't explored in No Man's Wharf, wasn't there? It's not No Man's Wharf, in Lost Bastille, I believe. I think there was one area I hadn't gone through. So let's check it out. So I believe it was up the stairs here, and then there's a turn off or something, or possibly a place that you jump down, and I hadn't jumped down to it yet. I've had it at the back of my mind for a while. Yes, is this it? Nope. That was cool. Look at the stability on this thing. Check this out. It just doesn't hurt. My stamina is intact. This could be the shield I need to fight the Royal Rat Authority. Of course, I could also just try playing properly to beat that guy, but using a really big shield is appealing. Was it here. Should I not go up? No, no, that's the other way down to here. But from here, there was something... I think this was it. I don't think I went in here. Oh, and also, yes, there was a guy I need to unpetrify in this same region. So, Lost Bastille, finishing off parts of it. Explodo. Just a kind of cellar, I guess. I hear dogs. Wow, several. Effigy, always very good to have. I can't imagine, perhaps if I co-opted literally all the time and had played for a very long time, it would take a lot to get me to no longer be interested when I pick up a human effigy. This looks familiar. Hang on, I've been here. Or have I? No, I've definitely been here. Oh. Well, okay. It's just another way around to here then. Fair enough. But I hadn't been into this one specific room, which is, I guess, a shortcut. Could possibly allow you to skip some things. Oh, hello. What about this? Oh, that's just a window. Ah, this is irritating. See, if I was wearing the Ring of Blades, they would die in one hit, clearly. But I'm not. This is the way to the tower shield. I still have not found an ember to give to Macduff. Sorry, dude. I'm not holding out on you, I just... Yeah, I haven't got one. So, I also need to visit the servants' quarters in this place. And then from the servants' maybe this is not the right place to go. No, it's not. Not at all the right place. What I want to do is travel to Sinner's Rise. And from here head back into the Bastille. And then Petrified Statue and Bonfire. Now the bonfire seems honestly kind of unnecessary. So I'm looking forward to finding out what's up with the statue. The last statue was a pyromancy trainer. The welcoming flame. Torches make places feel safe, like you've been there and done them, even when it's patently not the case. For example, I'm pretty sure there are exploding enemies in that room. Yeah, there's one. Wow. Even a tower shield can't prevent that from guard breaking you. What good is it then? Huh. Oh, it's this room where the guy I co-opted with fell to his death. I bet I could make that with the silver cat ring. But first I'll get the bonfire. It's right here. Light is launched into the air. Right, I have at least 2 fragrant branches of yore, so you're gonna get unpetrified. Are you okay? Elizabeth required a while.
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid. I must thank you, young traveler.
That's okay.
I am Strayed, a wandering sorcerer of sorts.
Cool.
I've been a guest for a very long time, but I don't think that anybody will miss me.
Oh, so he was a prisoner here. Well, feel free to go, as long as I can use that bonfire.
Very good, cursed one. Weak you may be.
Oh, Straight of Alephus will teach me spells. Now, most mages have refused to do so, so I am pro this guy immediately. Trade? Does he buy stuff like Gavlin? Wait, what? Ooh. Oh! Required item soul. He gives boss weapons. That's cool. I'll have to look into that. Okay, so about this spell stuff. Dragon Crest Ring, Intelligence Ring, Rouge Water, and some sorceries, miracles, pyromancies, and hexes. Wow. He knows a ton of stuff, I guess. Cool. So, you're a bit of a polymath, aren't you?
How long was I sat petrified?
I couldn't say.
Long enough for the old kingdom to have crumbled, I see. Why didn't anyone wake me sooner?
Well, it might have had something to do with whatever reason you were a prisoner here.
Grand Lake. I've never heard the name.
What?
Is that what they call this place now?
What did you call it? Heidi?
Very good. The cursed ones, of course. The people fear the cursed ones like a plague. Some people would rather keep dreadful things out of sight, out of mind.
Like the undead asylum.
In the end, they go very typical. Once people began, they seized anybody they found undesirable. Whoever posed even the slightest, they even turned the great Strayed into a stone.
Can't have been that great.
Many kingdoms rose and fell on this tract of earth. Mine was by no means the first.
It's quite a
Anything
claim.
that has a beginning also has an end. No flame, however brilliant, does not one day splutter and fade.
So I've been told in another world.
From the ashes, the flame reignites, and a new kingdom is born, sporting a new face.
Why always a
It is all
kingdom?
a curse.
Why would it always be a kingdom? Is there no
And
way
it is
to...
your cursed flesh that will inherit the flame.
Whoa. Okay, so this guy clearly knows a lot and has been around a while, and he's making cryptic freaking allusions to probably the main plot. Inherit the flame, is that literal?
Pyromancy was created by the ancient witch of fire. She harnessed the power of flame. The witch led her daughters into war against the old one.
Dragons, right?
But what are you prepared?
This really is the far future.
Long enough.
Right, anti-cycles. That's interesting stuff. And these are interesting things. Cool. So I could actually afford all of them, but which ones do I want? Warped sword. How do you upgrade these things, I wonder? Arced sword. Giant stone axe. I should really read this stuff. The pursuer hunts down those branded by the curse. Atone one of his sins. The dungeons overflowed with the accursed. Deliver those who had no souls to a faraway land. Was that the sentry? Was that the wolf? Wait, what did I... giants were defeated by an unnamed hero, but too late, because of the curse, I imagine. A hero? Which is interesting. Barbed club. A bitant. Oh, those freaking gargoyles. Some of them are so meticulously crafted that they look as if they might come to life. Dragon Rider's Halberd. Oh, that scales with 3 stats. Roaring Halberd. Very dexy weapon. Bone Scythe. This could be interesting. What was it to begin with, and why did it never leave the Queen? The Queen? Dragon Rider Twin Blade? A Dragon Rider Bow? Great big shield. Holy crap, that's a big shield. And that's also a big shield. Cool.
Let's hope the man.
I will contemplate those things. And at some point I will purchase them. Right now, however, I've got to go jump into a hole. It's time for Silver Cat. Yo. I forgot that all of these would immediately come back to life and explode. It's going to be a pain when using just one fire. I hope none of them kill strayed. I guess decoying them away like this is the right thing to do. He seems to be fine. Strayed of Alaphus. Where else have I heard the name Alaphus? One more person was from Alaphus, I think, but... Anyway. It's mine now. And... Huh. Is it possible to leave this place while being alive, I wonder? Let's go with maybe. Yes, it is. Cool, that wasn't so bad. Thank you for your insights, Strayed, and for making me brave enough to pick up this treasure. Now... I think it's time to leave. I'll make like one and tree. No, wait, that's backwards. Just one more point of vitality. I think I can now afford it, and I'll be able to put on a better ring. I wonder what Rosabeth thinks about Strait of Alaphus. Sorry that I haven't been able to get enough attunement to actually try out any of your pyromancy yet.
I'm glad to...
Does she know the guy?
It was a perilous trek across the mountains. I faced the most frightful things. The number of times I nearly died.
Are you sure you didn't die? Because most people who come here...
It was a perilous trek. Be safe.
Yeah, a lot of people in denial. 35 million approximately. Okay. Oh yeah, forgot to tell Solden that I left the Way of Blue twice. Oh, whatever, he'll figure it out.
Bearer of seek lest.
Vitality is pretty much my primary stat. Where more better items? That's an attractive concept. It's hard to go wrong with more better items. So, now I'm tough and fast. Although you notice that roll didn't go very far. Still not as good as actual light armor roll. But it looks cool. I'll see if Melentia sells common fruit. If she does, that will help out in Harvest Place. Nope, no fruits. What APT?
Lively tongue.
Why did she have Lenegrass's key? Next, for Wythe. Two obvious things come to mind. I could continue through Harvest Valley. And Earthen Peak. Or I could travel to Brightstone Cove, Sildora, and see what's there. But then there were two other things which did not come to mind because I was trying not to think about them. There is the gutter. The less said the better. And there is also the Royal Rat Authority.